I'm Chase.bourgeois with DFW Home Sale Team powered by eXp Realty. I want to start off by saying thank you and congratulations on taking your first steps on to purchasing your new home. Exciting time. We're going to have fun. And today I'm going to go over with you the whole home buying process with you step by step to make sure you get a great deal and find your dream home. Let's get started. All right, a little overview of what's going to happen today. I'm going to go over a little bit about myself and the brokerage I'm with, eXp Realty. Talk about our goals for today, what we're going to accomplish, and your goals of what your and your family is looking to accomplish, and go over your home criteria, what you're looking for. Talk a little bit about financing. Talk about viewing homes. When we go out and viewing homes, contract to close. And welcome home. Let me move my face over a little bit. All right. All right. And this is all to get you set up and ready to purchase your home. So after this little overview of the home buying process, you should know exactly what to do. But I want you to stop for a minute, go get a pen and paper or use your iPhone and take some notes and write down any questions you might have for me at the end of the script. All right, and the main thing is you have to know is we're gonna have fun doing this. I know as the home buying process could be stressful, picking a home, knowing when to move. It's a lot of money. It's a big investment, but I want you to have fun doing it. You don't do this too many times in your life unless you're going to invest doing investments. But put all the stress on me. This is why I'm here and have a job, and I want you and your family to enjoy it. All right, a little bit about eXp Realty. It is a virtual cloud real estate brokerage. What that means is you see at the bottom, those two pictures at the bottom, that is what we call the eXp world, and that's where our office is. So the brokerage is pretty much online. You can do everything online. It's pretty much paperless. It's a paperless brokerage. We do have a brick and mortar brokerage. Every state does. It's located in Austin. We do have satellite brokerages in Dallas and Addison, all there. Over 28,000 agents worldwide, located in U.S., Canada, UK, and Australia, and expanding every day. Relatively new brokerage, not too new, like 10 years old, but just got up and running. Publicly traded on NASDAQ. You can go trade us if you want. Voted best place to work the past 3 years. The world, like I was talking about, those two sim-looking characters. Let me move my face again so you can see. And eXp offers over 30 hours of training per week from the top agents throughout the country. There's no other brokerage like that because they don't have this virtual system. Where we go? Those two pictures, you can actually, when we have questions, go on office. And now with the coronavirus and this times right now when human contact and physical contact is separated, we could still go meet and go train in the virtual world, walk around, talk to people like normal. All right, a little bit about myself. I'm originally from South Louisiana, hence my last name, Bourgeois. Little Cajun French going on. I currently live in Frisco. I've been in real estate since the beginning of 2016. My brokerage I was with did over 253 transactions in 1 year, which is a lot. I helped home buyers and sellers all over DFW. So no matter where you're looking to purchase a home around the area, I could help. I'm a certified home selling and buying advisor with the National Association of Expert Advisors. I'm a certified express offer agent, which is an iBuyer program for sellers dealing with investors. And I'm a certified veteran land board agent. So if you're a veteran, I got a surprise for you. I'll get that too down the line a little bit, but very good. It's not just for land, it's to help you out as well. And the main thing, my goal is just to help you and your family get what you want, plain and simple. Take all the stress out, make you have fun, let you have fun, and get the best deal for you. All right, you can also follow me on social media. I'm gonna keep moving my head around all over. You can also follow me on social media. I do YouTube videos as well. You can subscribe to that. I do home tours and real estate tips all around DFW. And you can find me on Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, everyone. All right, so the goals. What are we gonna accomplish today? First off, we're going to find out what your timeline is for buying a home. What date are you actually going to look at? Then get you set up on an automatic home search through the MLS so you can start seeing those homes out there. Next, we're going to get you, if you need it, get you in touch with a mortgage lender to go over the loan process if you're going down that route, and get you pre-approved for a home loan. That pre-approval is important, and get you into your new home. That's the ultimate goal. All right, so let's talk about the big elephant in the room, the COVID-19, the coronavirus. It changes stuff we're doing a little bit, but not a lot. It's just making us a little bit hands off and a little bit virtual to keep everybody safe and healthy. So the actions we're taking to protect you and your family is the same as we're doing right here, some virtual meetings and phone calls. If you want, I could do this live with you, go over everything. And after this presentation, once you get all your criteria down and the questions you ask, you can schedule a call or schedule something in my calendar to have a virtual meeting or a phone call, and get you all set up and ready to go. All right, no hand-to-hand contact needed. All documents that you will need to sign can be all electronically signed. Virtual home tours, which a lot of sellers and listing agents are doing that right now. You could just walk through the home virtually, or if not, I can personally go to the home and FaceTime you or Skype you around the home and take you on the tour myself. All right, and once you find a home, get the inspector there. The inspector can video chat with you and walk you through all the things he found on the home as well. And remote closings, pretty much all the title companies are doing this remote closings right now, so it's pretty simple. All in all, the process is the same, just except for the human contact to keep everyone safe and healthy. All right, let's talk about you now. What's your timeline? This is an important question. What date do you want to be moved in your new house by? Now, the exact date is important because we don't want you a little bit gap over, or you might be a little homeless for a little bit. So the exact date is important. There's three options. First, you own a home and you need to sell your home first in order to move into your next one and purchase your next one. You can figure out that date. Or second, you're renting, and when is your lease up? What exact date you need to be moved in a house by? And third, which is not on here, is you live with a relative and you can move whenever you want. All right, a little bit of continuing about the timeline. This is just showing when you could actually, when's the best time to actually start physically going out and looking for homes. All right, if you're getting a mortgage loan, the pre-approval locks in your interest rate for 90 to 180 days, depending on the mortgage company. Okay, after that, you're gonna need to get pre-approved again and everything. It can go longer, but it's a start. Typically on closing on a house, it takes 14 plus days, 14 to 31 days. It could go longer, depending on the sellers as well, if they need a lease back. And on the loan product you choose, some require a more lengthy process, given government loans like the VA loan and things like that. So that equals up. I typically find the best time to start actually looking for a house is 90 to 60 days before you move in date to actually go see a house, because before that, you're not really going to go on the contract before, and pretty much the house will be gone. Most likely the house will be sold by then, by the time you want to buy it anyway. All right, so let's talk a little bit about your home criteria. What are you actually looking for in a house, where you want to move and everything? Okay, first off, location. What areas would you like to live in? It's best to help narrow it down, but if you're in a broad area, no worries. Once we start looking at homes, you're going to start seeing areas and getting a feel for where you actually want to settle in. All right, what's the minimum number of bedrooms and bathrooms you want? 1 or 2 stories, or it doesn't matter. Age of home. So I'm going to talk a little bit if you're looking for a newer home or new construction. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, about the new construction, or the age of homes don't matter. I'll talk about if you want a pool or not, if that matters. If you want garage, 1 or 2 car, what kind of layout you want. You want the open layout with the kitchen with the big island facing the opening up to the living area, or you want it closed off. If you want some land, if you're looking to purchase a house with a little bit of land on the property, let me know. And you might not know this now, but the maximum price. I know a little people get a little skeptical. They don't know what price range, but you got to know the price range because there's thousands of homes around DFW for sale. And it's good to narrow down the price range. And that'll let you know what area you can afford, because certain areas are higher average than others. But once you talk to your mortgage lender, they'll let you know exactly how much house you can afford. But if you don't know that yet, we're going to get that. We could just put a number right now, what you think. Any other aspects you require, you need, or you want to the home to have? Office, media room, game room, anything like that, just note down and let me know at the end. All right. And what I'll do, I'll take all that information you give me, and I'll put it in a home search on the MLS. The MLS stands for Multiple Listing Service. Only us realtors have access to this. This is where all the market data, the real estate market data, comes from. All right. This is where all those third-party sites like Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia, Redfin, all other sites get their data from the MLS if they have access. All right, and I'll set you up on an automated home search that every time there's a new home or price range that meets your criteria that I put in, it'll automatically email you and sending you the homes in the morning, each morning. Once we get closer, we can make it instant. But for now, it's good enough. And if you see the home, and you like the home, simply just let me know, and we can schedule a showing, no problem. It's real-time updates, so those other sites like Zillow, Realtor.com, those third-party sites do have a lag time, sometimes 1 to 2 weeks. So I know people like to search on there, no problem. You could search on Zillow, on those third-party sites for homes anyway. But just let me know if you like a home on there. Just let me make sure it's available. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes they're already under contract, but it's not updated on the sites. But just send it to me and I'll let you know. All right, a little bit about financing. So will you be paying with a mortgage loan, or will you be just paying with cash? All right, for a mortgage loan, you would need to get a pre-approval letter, which just as good as cash, stating that you are approved for this amount of money. Or if you're paying with cash, you're going to need to show a proof of funds, which is just a copy of your bank statement, just showing the amount of house, the amount of money you're able to purchase the house in, and white out and black out any account information. Just leave your name on there, just showing that you have the money to purchase a house. All right, a little bit about mortgage loans. Have you spoken to a mortgage lender yet? This is one of the most important things and first steps you need to take in the home buying process. This is because even if you're a year out, it's important to talk to a mortgage lender, and they'll just tell you and let you know where you currently stand. If you need to work on anything to get better rate or a higher amount, which can be your credit score if you need to work on your credit score, or your debt to income ratio, pay off some debts, they'll let you know that, and they can help you out throughout the process. So it's good to talk to those people before. All right, so a little bit about mortgage loans. They have multiple types of loans. FHA, conventional, VA, USDA, loans if you're self-employed, and they got a lot of different products. I don't even know them all. That's why we leave it to the mortgage lender because they're the professional on the finance side. That's why they got a whole separate category. All right. Again, it lets you know exactly where you stand. This narrows down your home search by telling you how much house you could actually afford, so narrows down that price range. It provides you help if you need work on credit and debit income again. And just is important to remember that your total amount of the house is not important. Okay. What's important is your monthly mortgage rent, what you're going to pay monthly. That's what you think about day to day. So make sure you're comfortable with that number before the big number. All right. And if you need a mortgage lender or recommendations, I work with great ones all the time, every day. Just let me know. All right, veterans. So what I was talking about in the beginning, VA loans are 0% down payment. There are a few more qualifications because it is a government loan, of course. The Veterans Land Board, which I'm certified in, offers 0.5 half percent off interest rates of veterans that are classified disabled 30% or more. All right. There are also a lot of other benefits to this, but if you're a veteran or you know a veteran that's looking for a home or will be in the future, just let me know and I can hand you all the information about this. All right, let's talk about the down payment and closing costs. Down payment, depending on what product you choose, it's a minimum of 3 to 5% of the total purchase price. There are 0% down payment programs out there, such as the VA loan and the USDA loan, which is a rural loan, and it's not going to be within city limits. It's in the country pretty much. But there's a map online that you can look at if you're interested in that as well. I'll let you know what areas are available. Down payments are paid in cash at the closing, and if you need it, there are down payment assistance programs out there, such as Home for Texas Heroes program, which are for teachers, police officers, firefighters, veterans, all that. There's a list of occupations on there you could go to. Just go to the website below. And also Home Sweet Home Texas Home program. I think I said home too much. You can look more into that, and there are quite a few other down payment assistance programs. I know there are some for first-time home buyers as well in there. All right, and on the other side of that is closing costs, which is different from down payment. You will have some closing costs, especially if you're getting a mortgage loan. You're going to have lender fees and everything like that. Not realtor fees, but title company fees and all stuff. But that ranges in around 2 to 4% of the purchase price, depending on your location, dealing with property taxes and taxes, stuff like that. It ranges. That is also paid at closing in cash, and that can be negotiated with the seller if you know what you're doing. And depending on the situation, we can get some money for closing costs from the seller. And also, there are other ways. If you are short on cash, you could be gifted by a relative and everything, but the mortgage lender will know more about that situation. All right, so let's get to it. So we start viewing homes. Let's talk a little bit about viewing homes. Just once I get you all set up on the automatic home search and you start to like all the homes, see what homes you like, pick the homes that you like and that ticks all your boxes that you want to see. And just let me know. And what I will do, I'll schedule these homes whenever you're available. We're going to try to group them up so we don't just go out see one home each day. Let's group them up and see multiple. I will tell you, after 3 homes, the details in the homes do start to get confusing. So let's keep them 3 to 4, 3 to 5 is a good range. And if you don't like the home, if we go see the home, we pull up, you don't even like the neighborhood, you don't want to get out, no harm, no foul, just let me know. We can drive off. There's plenty of other homes to see. And time is key on this one. But take as long or as quick as you want when reviewing homes. This is your home. Want to make sure you're doing the right choice. Ask as many questions as you want. I might not know them right there, but I could always call the listing agent and look at the seller's disclosure from the owners of the property. All right, and I want you to imagine yourself living there. Some of these homes are vacant. That's why they have staging. They can see the couch and the bed and where everything goes. But imagine you and your family living there in the future, and hopefully it makes a good fit for you. And just let me know any questions you might have. I'll point out everything I see, all the defects, what I think is wrong with it. I've been looking at homes for a while now, so it kind of got the eye for me. And I could see little cracks and things like that. Could be underlying issues, and I'll let you know everything about that. But a tip is keep a favorite home number system. That's what I call it. So you see home number one, all right, then you move on to home number two. Now I'll ask you if you like home number one or two better. And if you do like home number one, we're going to keep that one on top, and so on and so forth. This just helps you keep top of mind on which home you like, and so we can remember. All right, and with the virus and everything going on, and without the virus, if you don't want to see the home, or unable to physically to go out and view the home, if you're out of state, you can do the virtual tour, or again, I can walk through the home myself with you and FaceTime or Skype you through the home and take you through the whole home tour. All right, let's talk about new construction. So for those of you looking at new construction or curious about new construction, there's over 100 different builders in DFW. DFW around the outskirts, all over, is big in new construction. Huge new 1,000 home communities are coming up all over. So what we'll do is just visit the communities in your location that you're wanting, and visit with the different home builders that match your criteria and price range, and go over and talk with the builder reps. Okay, the builder reps are going to be experts in that community, in that little area. Me, as real estate agents, I work a huge area, the whole Dallas, North Texas, pretty much. But these builder reps are, they were there for 7 years or more sometimes, and so they know all the little details about it. So we'll go in there, talk to them, ask them about the community layout, see any floor plans they have available, what options they have, and any incentives that they're giving right now. All right, there are certain times of the year that's better than most, because these home builders are, a big business company, so they do like to move homes. They don't like to sit on inventory. So I will tell you that is better. You could get a better deal on a pre-built home rather than a home you will be building, because they want to sell their home fast and recoup their money back. All right. And again, if you want to, that's what we're going to find out. If you're going to want to build a home, which you could pick every little detail about the home, or just do a pre-built home as well. And you might, depending on the process where they add in a home, you could change some things. And so if you're building a home from the ground up, it usually takes 8 to 11 months build time for that to complete. So that gives you a little bit more on the time frame. All right, so you found the home you loved. It's your dream home. We negotiate with the sellers, and everybody's great. We come to the best price and terms, and all parties sign the contract, and which in that case is called the executed contract. So this section talks about when the contract is executed, what happens between there and by the time we close. And this is all based on a time frame. Time is of the essence. You got to make sure you stick to the time frame, because there's things in here that if you miss the time frame or you're late, can cause you to breach the contract and lose your house. Okay? Not to scare you or anything. But all right, so we starting off executed contract. In the executed contract, there's an option period, which is this is where you do your due diligence, and this is negotiated with the contract, and it's usually 3 to 10 days. All right, this is where you pay your option fee, earnest money, and you schedule the home inspection and get that done. All right, so the option fee is due 72 hours, which is made out to the seller. It's usually $100 to $200 just to let them know, hey, I'm serious about purchasing this home. And during this time, during the option period, if something comes up on the home inspection that you don't like or anything, or you just had a change of heart and change of mind that you don't want the home anymore, we could terminate the contract. No problem. No loss of money. The only thing you're going to lose is the option fee because the seller gets that, which is only $100, $200. But you will get your earnest money back. And you also have 72 hours from the executed contract to hand into the earnest money, which is 1% of the purchase price, to the title company. This acts as a security deposit in the closing contract. All right. All right. Next, during that option period, right when we get on an option period, we're going to schedule a home inspection on the property. All right. And once that, we're going to talk to do any negotiations of repairs, if any. That's it. Then what's important during this time is make sure you get all your documents, anything the lender needs to your mortgage lender. This is where they go over everything and make sure you get the funding for closing. Then the lender's going to schedule a property appraisal on that property. We're going to go through with that. If it comes back over the price, we're good. If the appraisal comes back under, that means we kind of played too much. That never happened to me yet, but that's we're going to have to negotiate with the seller and make sure we work that out. All right. And during this time, you're going to want to choose your home warranty, home insurance, and transfer all utilities. And I will provide you that information as well. Some companies I recommend. And then the title is going to receive the closing documents, do their thing, and we're going to have the closing and welcome home. You just bought a new house. So that's pretty much step by step the whole home buying process from the beginning to the end. And that's what we're going to walk you through. I know it was a lot, but this is why I'm here, and I'll walk you through step by step. Most of this stuff is all on me anyway. I just want you to have the most simple process ever in it. And that's my goal, to get you to dream home and get you what you want. All right. And that's a few of my clients right there, just to show you. All right. All right. So bonus after that, this is what I'm willing to do for you today. If we seal our relationship and just make an agreement that you're my client, I'm your realtor. It's not a contract, it's just an agreement to let me help you find your dream home and go to war for you and negotiate for you. I will cover the title insurance if it's not paid by the seller. And the title insurance is usually 1% of the purchase price. That's $2,000 plus. All right, that's a good bit chunk of change. Also cover the home warranty if I don't get the seller to pay for it, which is $300 to $650. Also, I will gift you one home inspection, which is $300 plus, depending on the size of the house. Also set you up on a free utility concierge, which helps you transfer all your utilities over so you have lights and water when you move in. And the best part is that you don't pay me anything. My service is completely free to you. All right. And the guarantee is, if you're not happy with my service or you just think I suck, you could terminate, cancel our relationship, go to another agent, no problem, at any time, no obligation. All right, so the next step, what we're going to do is to just seal our relationship with the buyer tenant representation agreement, which I can send to you. get in touch with a mortgage lender and get you pre-approved and get you set up to purchase a home. I'll set you up on the home search so we can start seeing what homes you like, and we could go start seeing homes and just pick a date to go view the homes. That's the main thing. Pick the next date. All right. So I want to thank you for sitting down with this whole home buying process. I tried to go as fast as I can. I got cotton mouth right now. But for more information, or click the link below to schedule a calendar, or we schedule a Zoom call or a call and get you all set up, get you all your details you need, and start the home buying process and get you into that dream home. I want to thank you for sitting through this whole thing. Try to go fast as I can. I think it's been like 30 minutes or so, but thank you. And let me know if you have any questions at all. See you later.